Hello everyone, this is Ming Jong. Welcome to today's market analysis for the S&P 500 E-minis futures for the session of 3rd of September. In this video, I am going to show you the market recap during the last session and also possible trades in the 3 minutes time frame, which I will include the entry, exits, and the rationale behind. And those trades are pretty much based on trading the reversal and also the breakout type of the action under the context of the sign of strength rally with a backing out action. All right, and going forward, I will cover the bias, the key levels I'm watching, and also my trading plan for the session later. All right, so let's just get started. So as we can see in this daily chart, so yesterday was another bullish day, and we have increasing of the volume and together with a big spread bullish bar. So as I anticipated in my video yesterday, so that can be the scenario of accelerating to the upside before we can see a meaningful correction to kick in. So let me just get down to the hourly time frame and let's talk more on the last session. So as you can see in the hourly chart here, so pretty much yesterday US session was a relatively clean and nice trend day. So this is the first hour of the trading session. So this is about 9:30 p.m. my time, and subsequently right after this reaction we have this nice up move here. So you can see that almost we have a straight up bar for every single of them, and eventually it closed near the high with a slight of the rejection tail here. And subsequently, during the morning session today, we have seen a very tight consolidation until current time, which is the London European session. So still is showing a lot of strength at the moment, no signs of slowing down. And just prior to the US session, we have seen this kind of the rally. So definitely, I think we have seen overall the rally, the uptrend has been accelerating. And let me just go down a little bit more. Yeah, so I think in terms of the volume, definitely there is a pickup in terms of the volume and demand come in. And apart from this bar here, with some attempt to push the price down, but the result is a demand tail. So definitely there's a lot of the demand come in to push the price up, so creating this type of the accelerating up move. Let me get down to the 3 minutes time frame and I will talk about some of the possible trades. So there wasn't any trades for me. Let me elaborate a bit more on the reason behind. So first of all, this is the 3 minutes time frame. And let me zoom out a little bit more to give you a bit of the context. So you can see that just prior to the US session, so this is the Globex session, the non-regular trading hours. So from the Tokyo time zone to the normal, usually Asian time zone, and to the European session. So we have a trend, trading range, another trend, and a slight reaction here. And during the US opening here, we have seen this bearish bar and subsequently have a reaction. So let me clean this up a bit and zoom in. So you can see that, so this is the context. And in my video yesterday, I do talk about potential long scenario at the level at around 35.25. So this is the level that I'm watching. But you can see that obviously it didn't really touch the level that I was anticipating. In fact, it's just about 10 point above, but still there was some kind of the structures that can be traded. So let me show you. So first of all, this is the first 3 minutes bar. It's a bearish bar and followed by a reaction. And if you look closer in this reaction, you could find that this is a kind of like a descending wedge. So if we just talk about the price action alone, we will see this kind of the shortening of the downward thrust. So this is a downward thrust. It gets shorter and shorter, and followed by a great rally up. So this is actually a sign of strength rally, and followed by this backup action. But we can see that this backup action has increasing of the supply. So what I actually anticipating was a test. So here comes the test, and it forms actually a higher low with the decreasing of the volume. So this is definitely a good sign, but because what I would like to see is actually a commitment of this Dow's commitment bar, the big bearish bar here. So definitely there wasn't any kind of the bar that actually committed above. So definitely no reversal for me. But until these two hammers showed up, so I was very much attempt to put a long entry, but just look at the time here. It's around 11:30 p.m. my time, kind of a bit late. So if I were to enter the trade at this either one of the hammer here, then definitely I will be holding for at least until 1 hour, and that will be kindly slightly late in my time zone. Maybe need to wait around 12:30 or even 1 a.m. my time. So I just skip the trade, and lucky me. So if I were to enter it here, so just purely based on a test of the prior swing low and also this downward channel here, then I think mostly I will be stop out somewhere around here with this kind of the accelerating of the reaction and the volume. So this is another reaction to try to spring the prior swing low here. So the actual the potential trade should be somewhere around here. And because that's just a very nice reversal trade, and we can clearly see this kind of the supply picking up, but just look at the results. So if this is just a down sloping channel, or you can just call it a down channel here, and it just barely committed below, so definitely no commitment to the downside. Plus look at the demand tail, and if one hammer is not enough, just take a look at the second hammer here. So another attempt to push down with a lot of the volume, which is very similar to the previous volume bar. But look at the results. So it actually forms a higher low and with a commitment above the channel here. So this is a down channel. So it's just a temporary committed, not even close below. And these two hammer just can provide a lot of the confidence, and subsequently can definitely enter a trade based just right after the close of the bar, or even just after the close of this hammer. So this could be the long entry, and subsequently the next possible entry will be this long entry. So this is the breakout trade. So if this is a sign of strength rally and followed by this backing up action as a down sloping trading range, so this is definitely a nice breakout trade, and based on this type of the sign of strength rally with a backing up action to test the prior, or to test the sign of strength. So indeed the whole structure has been completed, and we can see that subsequent rally is very smooth. all the way until this non-RTH, I think it's non-RTH low or high. That should be the Globex period high. Yep, that's the Globex period high. So you can see that it actually provided a bit of the resistance here. So some resistance provided, and it just consolidated a little bit here, and followed by this sign of strength bar push up. Again, this is another sign of strength, and followed by a backing up. So this is a test of the breakout session here. So as we can see that only this bar presents a bit of the increasing of the supply. So whenever I see this, I always wait for a test. So here comes a test as the swing down here. So this is the reaction. Delete this. So this is a reaction, and this is the test of this reaction with the decreasing of the supply level while forming a higher low. So it's a successful test. So right after that, I think this could be a nice reversal trade. So you can see that after that, it just pretty much have a accelerating to the upside. So these are there are quite a few nice long entry. If we just purely based on the sign of strength, backing up. So this is a breakout trade. This is a reversal trade. This is another sign of strength breaking out, followed by a back test. And then this is another reversal type of the trade. So during just one session alone, there are quite a number of the entries. So if you are in the right time zone, then definitely plenty of the opportunities. So always be patient and waiting for the right trade to show up. But for me, too late for me, so I will be sleeping during this period. So this is about 11:30 p.m. my time to 3 o'clock in the morning. All right, so that's the trade review or the potential trade review. So now let me get down or get back to the hourly time frame, and let's talk more on the current market condition. So in my video yesterday, I talked about the potential scenario for the S&P 500 to have a accelerating movement to the upside to even hit the channel overbought, which I think we just did yesterday. So this is the channel, and definitely hit the this is the overbought line of the up channel, but still I think we have another trend line to watch, which is very close to 3600. So I think we will still have another chance to break 3600 and before we can see a meaningful correction or a change of character. So what we need to pay attention to is definitely some kind of the confirmation bar, which is a big bearish bar to show the commitment to the downside before we can call a reversal or at least a temporary stop of this uptrend. So let me show you a higher time frame, maybe a 4-hour time frame. So this is actually the up channel that I have drawn. So definitely you can see that it's currently at the channel overbought. So this is the overbought of the channel. So every time that the price reach here, we have seen some reaction. So here's another chance for the price to show some kind of the reaction. And if this channel is working, so let's just see how the price will react. Otherwise, the next level will be around 3600 based on another kind of the trend line that I have drawn up. Let me just get to the daily time frame. It will be clearer from there. So you can see that I just draw up another trend line or the supply line just based on the sharp movement to the downside. So that's one movement to the downside, and that's the COVID sell-off. So currently is approaching to the level, so that's somewhere around 3600. So you could just penetrate through, and before you can just have a meaningful reaction. So these few days will be crucial. So let's monitor closely. And let me just go back to the hourly time frame. And for my trading plan for today or later part of the session, definitely I'm still looking for long opportunities. And one of the levels that I'm watching closely is somewhere around this level here. I think it's 35.65 or 66. So pretty much is the last hour bar from yesterday. So this is the level that I'm watching, the about 35.66. In fact, I just had one trade during the test of the level at 35.66 earlier on, but just exited already. So let's see if we have another chance to spring the level, go up, and that could become another potential long entry. And anyway, the subsequent level will be this kind of the very obvious level, the swing high turn support level. So we'll see how it goes. But definitely, I'm more interested to pay attention to how the price react to the upside with a change of character or a meaningful correction, because this is what I think a lot of people will be watching it closely. So this is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it and get something useful out from the video. So if you like the video, just click like and also hover to my name or picture to follow me. And do remember to subscribe to my channel so that you get instant notification of my future video ideas. So as usual, you have any kind of the comments, suggestions, or trade ideas you'd like to share with me, feel free to comment it below. I will definitely reply to you. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.